Hello and welcome to another update video about Natgas. So far this works out pretty well, I would say. I mean, it's done basically what I highlighted in the last video. So we are going to talk about that. That video came out only yesterday. There's a bit of context here. We are currently mainly expecting that we are in a fourth wave, to the upside here, which will make another wave to the downside afterwards in a wave 5 to finish off a C wave of a larger wave 2. And after that, we would expect basically, you could say, a bull run, right? Alternatively, that wave 2 is already in and we're going up directly. That was a pretty good or easy choice to make down here in terms of going long, right? Because in a corrective structure, you expect upside, or alternatively in a more bullish one. So from that point of view, if bearish and bullish both point into the same direction, that's a pretty clear setup. It did work out. Yeah, we did rally quite a bit, and I think on the way up, and hopefully you will agree, the Elliott waves have helped us really well to understand where we stand. There were a couple of entry points here, I think 3 we had, and yeah, we then came down in the expected B wave. So the B wave might already be complete. We have 3 waves down, A, B, C. And in the last video, when we then saw this breakout of our descending wedge, which, as highlighted, is generally a structure that would, in this case, break out to the upside because it's a descending wedge. You could also call it ending diagonal in Elliott wave terms. It generally is a pattern of exhaustion. In this case, exhaustion to the downside, so selling pressure reduced. We saw bullish divergences on the chart, and that was a warning that a breakout of that wedge would lead to quite a bit of a move to the upside. The idea is that we've now started the C wave. Yeah, that would be my primary at the moment. I think I already talked about that in the last video. There was just a bit of, let's say I wasn't entirely clear about, is this already the wave 1? But I did label it like that. And then I highlighted to you, okay, we've got a wave 1 to the upside. This must have been not, but most likely this was an A wave. The move up a B wave. I gave you resistance for the B wave, and that was, let me just put that onto the chart. I told you that that B wave cannot go above the 264 level, and well, yeah, I think the same day or the day after that happened, yeah, it came to that level and got rejected, which is fantastic. Just shows you again the magic of fib levels. So we had an A wave down, an overshooting B wave, and we're probably coming down now in this C wave. I've labeled it here as a C wave, and I haven't changed the chart at all since the last video, so it's just playing out. I just moved the waves to the right because of the time extensions. Yeah, so the C wave currently seems to be playing out. I mean, that could be nearly finished. I don't want to tell you that it will definitely get into this orange region. To understand this orange region more as, yes, it's a decent reward to risk area, and it must not drop below 241. If it drops below the lowest support in the orange area, which is basically support for the wave 2, these are the standard support levels for a wave 2. If it gets into that region, then it's a great reward to risk ratio, and yeah, basically from there it can turn around, and it should not drop below 241, because below that level, this setup, which could lead to a third wave to the upside, will get very unlikely. Now, it could already be finished, yeah, and the reason for that is, if you have an overshooting B wave, then this could become a so-called running flat pattern. In a running flat, the B wave goes higher than the beginning of the previous wave 1 high, and then the C wave would normally come down either to the 1-to-1 ratio, here the 100% extension achieved, we are there, or to the 1.618 extension is also a target. We talk about 246. That would be in the support area. So I wouldn't be surprised if we already start to rally from here. Of course, you don't know, and we have no reversal signal yet, even though I must say this is quite a nice reaction we had here to the upside. Yeah. So how would I normally approach that? I mean, if I want to go long, there's typically the idea of scaling in. I mean, it basically has pulled back enough to start to rally. When I know that's the case and I think it's worth it, then it could be the case that it's already turning around from here. Yeah, I wouldn't want to wait for the lowest low. A lot of people try to do that. The idea of scaling can be very powerful. So having a small position size at the top, right, and then scaling all the way down with larger position sizes into support but it doesn't harm to already add maybe a smaller position here when you have the assumption that it could already turn around here, you know, because it's sort of flattening out. Yeah, you already see a bit of a buy reaction, and that's sort of my idea here. Yeah, I'm not telling you to do it, but I'm telling you that this can bottom at any point now. Yeah, because an overshooting B wave, and then I look at the 1-to-1 ratio. I mean, that's all good. The more likely way would be to go below the A wave, but you know, do you really want to wait for something? I mean, let's say even if probabilities are, let's just call something out, 70% probability it will come down here, 30% it will go up directly from here. So either going up directly or coming down and then go up. Would you really want to miss an entry due to, you know, because 30% is still something? Okay, so I'm just saying you need to decide it for yourself. You know, there's no financial advice, but you see bullish divergences appear already here on the lower time frames, and it's starting to get quite choppy, so it could be an ending diagonal. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we are sitting here tomorrow on Thursday and we talk already about the third wave, but the condition is that 241 needs to hold. What I will do though, because of the running flat situation, I'm going to add the 38.2 fib level to the box, because it could turn around already there, because it reacted, as you can see here, to the 38.2 fib level. Yeah. So yeah, this is and then what would be if we go up from here? So first of all, resistance is still relevant, and resistance goes all the way up to 274. Really only above 274 we can be more certain that the third wave rally is ongoing. And what would be the target for the third wave? Well, target for the third wave based on the latest low would be 287, 288. So that's quite a bit of a move. Reward to risk, yeah, not too bad. You can calculate that. But eventually, if that is rallying in a third wave, we should also get the fifth wave, and that could go to round about $3.11. Yeah, would be the textbook target. Yeah, that's where we are currently with Natgas. So hopefully that was useful. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.